Hey, American contractors, viewers of the American Contractor Show. I'm here with John Dye at Win the Storm, and I have to tell you, anyone that is associated with American Contractor Show, you are a badass.
Big shout out to American Contractor Show. If you don't know, you definitely need to check out the Storm Summit. They're doing it in excellence. Check them out.
Hey, what's up? This is your friend, Francisco Serrano. If you haven't checked it out, American Contractor Show, YouTube channel, Facebook channel, Twitter, Instagram, all the platforms, you need to go them, like them, start learning about your craft.
Hey, I'm Matt Danskin with Restoration Referral System. Check out the American Contractor Show. The truck that they've got is awesome. Everything else that they have going on.
This is Larry Bache with the Northern Law Group, helping policyholders for more than 30 years. If you have a claim or your client has a claim that needs help, please feel free to call the Northern Law Group because we are the true policyholder advocate.
C3 was eager to help us, and even whenever we weren't giving them work, they were still eager to give advice. The things that they were putting out for the for changing from DMO to RFG and giving that to the industry and not charging anything for it, I thought was really cool. And that's stuff that I as a contractor appreciate. I'd recommend C3 to any contractor that's looking for a PA, especially if you're around Colorado. Great guys, man. I'm nothing but happy with the work they've done for us.
What's up, everybody? I'm meteorologist Andrea Myers, bringing you guys your daily hail forecast, sponsored as always by C3 Group, Merlin Law Group, and American Contractor. Go ahead and check them out in the description to this video. Today, we've got wind chances in the southeast, specifically Florida and Georgia, so we'll see if maybe we could get a severe storm or two out of that with some wind. And then we've got a snowstorm approaching through much of the western and central U.S. right now. That should be today through Friday, so we're going to talk about the snowfall accumulations with that. And then last but not least, with that snowstorm is going to be a cold front, and with that cold front could be some severe weather happening Friday through the weekend, so we're going to take a look at our setup for that. So for our current conditions, starting out here, we've got a little pocket of clear weather through most of the central U.S. right now, but then we do have some cloud cover through the southern states, and then this cold front is where we are seeing our storms centered through Florida and Georgia for this afternoon. So if you guys are in this area all the way from Tallahassee up through Savannah, we're going to see these storms continue to track southeastward through the area, so Jacksonville, Savannah, Charleston. You guys could get some loud storms moving through, thunder, lightning, and maybe a severe wind gust or two. Then for the rest of us, we should be pretty clear and beautiful for today. I'm going to stay sub-freezing for most of the northern states here. So if you guys are in Twin Falls, you're sitting at 47, 48 in Denver, so not much warmer there. 14 degrees in Minneapolis right now. That combined with wind chill is going to be very unpleasant to go outside. But if we work our way down south here, we're 71 in Houston, 83 in Miami as we wait for that cold front to finally make its way off the coast and make room for that second one this weekend. Then into our dew points. Again, with that cold front, you get cold, dry air moving through. So 26-degree dew points in Wichita, 12 degrees in Denver, so super dry. You can feel the static in the air from all of that. But then once we work our way down into Florida, 70 degrees ahead of that front. So we will get a little bit of instability rolling through that region as that front passes through. Again, severe storm or two could pop up. So here's what we got for our future radar. This is by 3 p.m. Storms moving through Jacksonville. They should be going through Charleston and Savannah right now, as we saw. Making their way through Jacksonville a little bit later this afternoon. This is 4 p.m. Eastern time, and then it's going to continue to push southeastward through the northern part of Florida, tapering off by the early evening hours, and then you should be in the clear by tonight. So here's what we got for our wind forecast for you guys into this afternoon and evening. So just ahead of where that front is, we're going to put a wind swath for you guys into today. So anywhere from, again, Charleston, Savannah, Jacksonville, you guys are in a low end chance of seeing some wind gusts along with this storm system into this evening. So low end just because, again, it hasn't really been doing much this morning, but it does have that instability ahead of it, so it is possible that we could get a stronger band or two producing some 60+ mile-an-hour wind gusts. So just, again, make sure your belongings are secured, make sure you're ready for some loud thunderstorms rolling through into the next few hours. Now, too cold for hail to really form, not a whole lot of instability ahead of that front to force that hail, enough for wind, but not quite enough for hail. So no severe expected for today, no severe hail expected into tomorrow, since again, it's just gonna be bitterly cold and very dry. But into Friday, we're gonna start to see another system moving through, and with that, we could get some snow, and then farther down to the southeast, we could get some severe weather. So this is what we've got for our watches and warnings. We're not gonna go through every single one of these since there's plenty to go around, but all the way from Wisconsin down into California, we've got winter weather advisories being issued for the snowstorm that's getting ready to move through into later this week. So anywhere through this area is going to get ample snow, up to 8 inches in some areas. Could even get multiple feet of snow through the upper mountain regions. So we do have plenty of snow that's getting ready to come through for you guys into the next couple of days. Let's take a look at that here on our future snowfall map. So this is by noon tomorrow. Not a whole lot through Nebraska, not a whole lot through South Dakota, not too much to worry about quite yet. Just a dusting in Wisconsin and out through the western part of the Rockies. But then as that front moves through, as that trough pushes through and forces some precipitation in that cold weather, we're going to start to see those snowfall amounts raise up really quickly. So we're sitting above a foot of inch here, or a foot of snow in the northern part of Nebraska. Could get, again, up to 2 feet of snow near the Cheyenne area in that mountain region, and then all the way up to Wisconsin. We're seeing above 2 inches of snow with that system initially by Friday afternoon, and then by Saturday it's going to keep pushing off to the east. So again, Wisconsin, you guys could get above a foot of snow. Through the southeastern part of Minnesota, Minneapolis, you guys could get quite a bit of snow into this weekend. So just be on the watch for that as that system rolls through. Then through the western part of the U.S., a similar story. Most of us are going to get at least a dusting of snow, but once we get into those higher elevations, west of the Rockies, up in the Rockies in Idaho, we're going to see a lot more snowfall through those areas. You can see that here on our map, up to 2 feet of snow through the western Rockies in Colorado. We got plenty to go around all the way from Portland to Seattle, up in northern Idaho, as well as in Nevada and California. You guys have quite a bit of snow that's going to get ready to roll through with this next system. So, and then there it goes. Just more snow to go through all the way through the western part of the U.S. here. So this is that system that's going to push through and bring us some snow initially and then some severe weather afterwards. So there's that trough that we're looking at. We like to see these really deep troughs pushing all the way down to the southern part of the U.S. this time of year because it's just so cold up here. We really can't get that heat, that humidity that we need. So right down in the southern states, that's where we have our best chance of any moisture return, any heat return after that first trough moves off. So that's what we've got here through Texas, through Oklahoma, through Missouri. And we already do have a risk out for Friday, seeing some severe weather chances with this trough that pushes through. Nice deep trough Friday afternoon, and then that's going to continue to sink southward and push east across the U.S. through the Ohio Valley, and ahead of that we get that nice sharp cold front, nice sharp dry line, all that instability that we need for some severe wind, possible tornadoes, and maybe even a hailstone or two here or there. So again, our second signal for severe weather chances is going to be our dew points, so that's what we're looking at here. All those nice deep greens is where we start to see that instability forming with that high moisture content. So that's what we got, again, all the way from Houston up into St. Louis. Got plenty of humidity to go around, and then a sharp cutoff of that is where that dry line forms. We like to see sharp gradients in dew points, sharp gradients in temperatures, and that signals a lot of unstable air happening right along that gradient. That's what we got Friday by 3 p.m. And then again, with that trough, it's going to push off to the east. So if you guys are in the southeast, Ohio Valley, East Coast, that's coming for you guys through Saturday. Another severe weather chance for you guys starting out Friday for the Central Plains, and then that's going to push off to the east, dry air once again by Sunday. So finally, last but not least, we're starting to be able to look at Cape. We're getting a little closer here, and this is what we want to see for instability moving into this weekend. So if we look at Cape, that's our convective available potential energy if you guys are new here. What that means is this is just the instability ahead of that cold front. We need a lot of instability to form hail. We need a little bit to form wind. So we've got some moderate values here through Houston all the way through Louisiana. We got some moderate Cape values, so we could possibly see a hailstone or two on the far southern end of that trough. But then we're looking pretty moderate once we get up into the Ohio Valley, so it's probably going to be mostly wind for us as that tracks through, and then it's quickly going to taper off as that cold air moves in behind it. So we've got that dew point gradient, we've got that temperature gradient, we've got that high instability. Friday's looking better and better, as well as Saturday. Those models are starting to be more and more consistent with potential for severe weather. So make sure you guys stay tuned to our forecasts as we get closer to that. You can follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hit See First on Facebook so you never miss a live video. And then if you guys want to get in contact with us, say it with me. You can contact us at 855-334-4245. You can also email us if you'd rather at info@hailtrace.com, or check out our awesome website, hailtrace.com, for more details on who we are and what we do. And as usual, we will keep you updated on all types of weather. But for now, I'm meteorologist Andrea Myers. Thanks for watching.